Good morning, first graders. We are now doing Unit 8 in English, page number 88. A Little Turtle. It's a poem. Now, in this video, I'm going to do all the exercises, but that does not mean that you have to do all of them in one day. You're going to use this video and work slowly with it. Whenever you have a question, you're going to ask me about it. It says, say the poem, read the poem aloud with actions. Now, you can do the actions. I'm going to read it so you can hear how to say these words. I am a little turtle. I crawl so slow. I carry my house wherever I go. When I get tired, I put in my head, my legs and my tail, and I go to bed. Now, the reason I read it all the way through first is because a poem gets very boring if you don't read the rhymes. So you want to read it like a song quickly. I am a little turtle. I crawl so slow. I carry my house wherever I go. So this poem is written by a little turtle. What's a turtle? Well, the simplest thing is to show you a picture. This animal is a turtle. I crawl so slow. This word crawl, we already have, I believe, in the story about the tree where the ants were crawling over the tree. Do you remember? To crawl means to walk very close to the ground, with your body very close to the ground. A baby crawls, an ant crawls, and a turtle also crawls. I carry my house wherever I go. What does this mean? This means that the home of a turtle, we can call its hard shell its house. So it moves along with the turtle. That means the turtle carries its house wherever it goes. When I get tired, says the turtle, I put in my head, my legs and my tail, and I go to bed. So here it is. It pulls in its head under the shell, pulls in the legs under the shell, also the little tail, and goes to sleep. Go to bed also means go to sleep. Doesn't mean you have to get into a bed. It means I go to sleep. Now, the first thing you're going to do, as usual, is listen to my reading, and if there shouldn't be any words, but maybe crawl, tired, wherever, even turtle could be a new word for you, and just read it aloud to me so I can hear your reading. After you have done that, let's look at the new words. Carry. To carry means to take along, to take something with you. Crawl. To crawl means to, here you go, to walk, to move very close to the ground, usually on 4 or more legs. A spider crawls, an ant crawls, a baby crawls. Tired. We know the meaning of the word tired. When you need rest, you are tired. And a turtle is this little creature. Then we have 2 words, 2 sentences, which I've already read to you or said to you. A baby crawls. A turtle has a shell. Did I say this word shell before? If I did not, let me show you what the shell is. The shell is this hard covering on the back of a turtle. Now, once you have written the word meanings, you may continue on page 89 with me. You're going to write these questions in your notebooks, and then we're going to answer them together. At any time, if you do not understand why or what I'm saying, you should ask me in class. Let's do the first one. How does a turtle walk? Now look here, it says does. That means it's happening right now. How does a turtle walk? Not how did a turtle walk. This is because all turtles walk like that. So how do we answer it? How does a turtle walk? A turtle walks very slowly. How does a turtle walk? A turtle walks very slowly. Next one. Now remember, in English there's more than one correct answer. So if you want to write a turtle crawls very slowly, That's even better. You can always ask me if you think of a different answer. Next question. What does the turtle carry on its back? Well, he told us this in the poem. I carry my house wherever I go. So we can look at the question. Again, it's does. What does the turtle carry on its back? Now listen how I'm going to answer it. The turtle, we start here. The turtle carries. How are we going to change this? The turtle carries. My mother carries me when I'm tired. The turtle carries its house on its back. I'm going to use this its, okay? What does the turtle carry on its back? The turtle carries its house on its back. The third question asks us, where does the turtle go when it is tired? Well, it just goes into its shell, doesn't it? Where does the turtle go when it is tired? Now look, this I'm going to answer it like this. The turtle goes. You remember carries? The turtle carries its house. The turtle goes into its shell when it is tired. Where does the turtle go when it is tired? The turtle goes into its shell when it is tired. Or, where does the turtle go when it is tired? When it is tired, the turtle goes into its shell. So I leave it to you. Listen to the video and decide which one you understand and want to say and write, which way you want to write it. Like I said, if you have another answer, I would love to hear it in class, and we can work and figure out the grammar and how to write it correctly. Please write these 3 questions and their answers in your notebooks before we continue. After you have done those 3 questions, we move on with this exercise. Still on page 89, let's talk. Let's look at the first question. You're going to write these in your notebooks too, please. What is the turtle's house called? Well, I think you remember the word shell from your word meanings. What is the turtle's house called? The turtle's house is called its shell. Let's look at the second question. What other reasons can you think of, for a turtle going into its house? Now, this question seems difficult for you to understand. What the question is asking is, this turtle says, when I get tired, I put in my head and my legs and my tail and I go into my house and go to sleep. This question asks, are there other reasons? Could you think of something else that might make a turtle crawl into its house like this? Okay, so first you have to think, what are these reasons? And I'm thinking, well, if it got scared or frightened, if I suddenly went near this turtle and went poke, 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 then it would maybe get frightened and say, oh no, and go into its house. It may not be tired, it may be scared, frightened, okay? It's afraid that something dangerous is around it. That's one reason. Can you think of any other reasons? Well, what about when it's raining? Picture a lot of rain. Here's the turtle playing happily, and suddenly a lot of rain comes down. So we go into our houses when it rains. Maybe the turtle will go in when it rains a lot. Okay? So these are the 2 reasons I've thought of. What other reasons can you give for a turtle going into its house? Now, to answer this correctly is going to be a little bit tricky. Let's try. Let's start with a turtle, and then let's use the word may. A turtle may go into its house. This will be a capital A. We're starting the answer with a turtle may go into its house if it is scared. Scared is when you're afraid of something. A-F-R-A-I-D, afraid, frightened. F-R-I-G-H-T-E-N-E-D, frightened, same thing. If it is scared, or if it is raining, okay? To keep it simple. A turtle may go into its house if it is scared, or if it were raining, I want to say. Remember, if I were an apple tree, I feel like saying if it were raining. I think at the English level of this textbook, if you write or if it is raining, I will take that as correct. What other reasons can you give for a turtle going into its house? Why would a turtle go into its house if it were not tired? Well, a turtle may or might go into its house if it is scared, or if it were scared, or if it were raining. Now you can say is, children. Okay? You can say if it is scared or if it is raining. Then we move on once you've written these question and answers. I know it's a long video. You can pause it and do each section at your own speed. There is no rule or date that says you must finish it. We're going to say these words aloud. A circle. We know this word very well because of Mohini drawing those circles. Purple is a color. They don't really rhyme. The color purple is the color of these letters right here. This is purple. Turtle is the little animal we're reading about. Fire. Don't play with fire. We learned that. Liar, a person who tells stories that are not true. So when I say, oh, I didn't eat your chocolate, Yuvan, I did not eat your biscuits, Himanshu, then, and I have eaten them, then I'm a liar. Tired, when you need rest. Cat, we all know what a cat is. Cot is a small bed. Cup. Kick, to kick means to hit something with your leg. King and kit. Kit is a set of things that we can put together. Like a taekwondo kit will have the uniform and the belt and any of the protective things, a kit. Quack is the sound that a duck makes. Queen and quick. Quick means fast, quickly. Now this QU is often difficult for us, so we can practice this. I think the other words are not so tough for us. You may read all these words aloud to me. Quack. Quack, quack, said the duck. A queen is usually married to a king. Quick. Be quick. Don't be as slow as a turtle. So read these words aloud to me if you'd like to before we move on. Once you have done this, children, then we've only got this handwriting to do on page number 90. So go ahead and do that in your textbooks. I think most of you are going to do it better than this part. Try to stay on the dotted lines. And with this, we've finished this lesson. But if there's any question or you feel, no, I want more information, then we have not finished this lesson and you are free to ask me, okay?